Live from Case Western University, this is the 2020 presidential debates.
Good evening, America. I'm Chris Wallace, and I'll be hosting the debate tonight. We have President Donald Trump and Democratic nominee, former Vice President Joe Biden. 2020 has been a year no one saw coming. With the ongoing coronavirus pandemic and racial justice movements across the country, this debate will no doubt be the most important in presidential history. Now, for the first question. Should women retain the right to vote? Candidate Biden? Joe? Mr. Biden?
The thing about
I couldn't disagree more, Joe. I couldn't disagree more. Women's voting has been a total failure. They got Obama reelected. They can't drive. They're less smart than men. They're weaker. And look at your wife, Joe. She's wrinkly. She eats like a pig.
Whoa, hold on there, Trump. Your wife ain't the prettiest either now.
What the did you say to me, you son of a bitch? I'll strangle you. I'll beat the out of you. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. I'll beat you to death. I'll beat you to death. I'll punch you right in the
Whoa, Mr. Trump, please settle. Let's get on to the next question. Mail-in ballots are a controversial move for this year's election. Will they be counted fairly? How long will it take? Candidate Biden, where do you stand?
Well, I'm standing right here. In Scranton, PA, we had to walk to our mailbox. We had to get our own mail. Skinny Pete, he was a friend of mine. We used to have a trampoline, and we would jump on that every Sunday when there wasn't any mail coming on Sundays, because it was a Sunday. And he had a beautiful Korean, and her name was Susami, Susida. And but Skinny Pete, he was always so lazy, but the mail still had to go out. And the mail-in ballot is so important for our country because Skinny Pete was just like Trump here, always slacking, always not focusing on the current problem. So this is truly a personal situation and how this can help our beautiful country.
That was very touching, Joe. Very touching story. I have a similar one where the Democrats used mail-in voting to steal the election from the winners here.
As we are all aware, the coronavirus pandemic is destroying the economy and ruining the lives of many Americans, 75% of whom believe it is worse than Hurricane Katrina and 9/11 combined. Joe Biden, what's the move?
As of right now, there are 6,000,1,500 cases of COVID-19 across the United States. Back at the DNC, me and the other Dems would call President Trump here the super spreader. Trump, you know you started the virus. I know you did, and you know you did. You sweat out your pants, Trump. And I promise you, the people, as your next president, it will end this racially vindictive disease.
Oh, Biden. Oh, precious little Biden, dear Biden. We all know the communist leader, Ching Chong Bing Bong, let this Wuhan virus escape into America. He let his dirty communist people board our airplanes and come to this fine nation. But nobody blames him. They blame me, of course. CNN, NBC, fake news, right?
All right, next question. The Black Lives Matter movement has roared louder than ever before with the shocking and downright repulsive deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and many others. Candidates, how do we end systematic racism in America?
Here's the deal, okay? Jacoby Blacks shot 7 police officers and he remains at large. Nobody's got him. And that needs to change here, okay? We have a wonderful police force. They do amazing work.
Jacobin Black was an innocent black man. He was just taking care of his daughter when the police came to him, Trump.
Okay, running around the street, waving a machine gun in the air is not innocent, okay?
The cops.
That's most of these
Trump,
people, okay?
You don't understand. The cops should not be able to harm these poor people like this. Just because they live in poverty doesn't mean the police should be able to
Joe,
abuse them.
if your granddaughter was in danger of being killed, I'm sure you'd want her to live, right? You'd want her to live. So we should definitely take care of these people with the utmost and violent force we possibly can, okay?
Trump, that is completely racist, Trump. If my daughter was black, I would treat her the same way as if she was.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
If she was rich.
You're a real
Trump.
good guy, Joe. I believe it, okay? These rioters, these anarchists.
Say it, Trump. Just say it. Say the N-word. I know you want it. I know you want it, Trump.
There, I said it. I finally said it. Because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid like you, Joe. I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. What's on everyone's mind, really. Because I'm not afraid. I'm not a coward. I'm courageous. I'm amazing. Look at me. Look at me. I'm f***ing awesome.
Breaking now. Violence in the street reaches a tipping point as President Trump allegedly says the N-word at the presidential debates. In our top story tonight, George Floyd has risen from the dead to preach the message of racial equality across the nation. Is this the second coming? More to come on Fox News Tonight.